Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle, and you're listening to the Mark World Order Podcast. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Mark World Order Podcast, where pro wrestling is life, brother. Today, we're bringing you another exciting matchup in our King of the Marks tournament number 2, the Marks Strike Back. And today, we've got a really exciting matchup. Boy, if you like rivalries, we've got the king of all rivalries tonight, a sibling rivalry. This feud is spanning back, I kid you not, over 3 decades, and they have decided to lay it all out in the King of the Marks tournament. So, without any further ado, let me go ahead and reveal tonight's competitors. You know, I'm a middle child, so screw the old one. We're going to start with the younger one. 1/3 of the ring crew. He is Armbar Salazar. How's it going, Armbar?
Going all right, man. I'm feeling a little under the weather tonight, so excuse my voice if it's a little scratchy, but I'm not going to let anything stop me from giving my brother there, my older brother, and style beat down.
All right, and don't worry, your voice sounds silky smooth like almond milk.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hate that crap. All right, so moving on then. Let's reveal the next fighter. He is another third of the ring crew.
The
rated
important
hard.
third.
Rated hard. Tony Salazar. How's it going, Tony?
Good. What's up, brother? How's it going?
Going good, man. Are you excited to, you ready to do this? You ready to take your brother down?
I'm excited to take him down. It's a funny story. When my mother was pregnant with Armbar there, it was supposed to be a girl. So for the longest time, we called him Baby Sister Daniel. So we're gonna go ahead and take Baby Sister Daniel to school today.
All right.
I think he is.
Well, since I'm the old brother,
I think he is properly motivated to take you down tonight, Tony. So, all right. So, before we actually jump into this match, it's time for us to reveal tonight's topic.
all right.
And guess what, guys? We actually have a special guest on tonight to reveal today's topic. He is none other than the first King of the Marks, Davey Dangerously.
How dare you introduce the king like that, Brent? You are such a horrible host. I've had this conversation with you before. I am to get a minimum of 7 monikers, so please allow myself to introduce myself. I am the monarch of all the Mizarchs out there. I am the emperor of entertainment. I am the tyrant of trivia. I am the sovereign of smartass. I am the Kaiser of keeping it real. I am none other than the very first king of the Marks. I am none other than 1/3 of the prestigious ring crew. I am King Dangerously. So, if you're going to introduce the king, do it in the proper manner. Otherwise, I am going to free you and I'm going to banish you from your very own show. Is that understood?
Sure.
Wow. We're lucky guys. We have the king.
Right? We're in the presence of royalty.
Man.
I am now holding my phone with my pinky up.
My brothers, it is so glad to hear your voice, and I know that Brent took extra precaution with these questions. I know the topic. I'm going to reveal the topic to you, gents, today, and I want it to be a knockdown, drag-out fight, because no matter what, one of the Brothers of Destruction, will be in the King of the Marks final. The ring crew, yet again, will be in the finals.
Let's hear it, man. Let's hear it, King.
What is it, King?
All right, son. Since we have 2 brothers going one-on-one for the final spot in the finals, we are going to have the topic tonight of the Hardy Boyz.
Oh, man.
I am talking about none other than the charismatic enigma, Brother Nero, if you will. I'm talking about Jeff Hardy. And of course, I am talking about the Woken Warrior, the Broken One himself. I am talking about none other than Broken Matt Hardy.
Wow.
Man.
This is going to be tough.
So you guys aren't big Hardy Marks or what?
I'm a huge Hardy fan. I do enjoy their work, but yeah, I wouldn't call myself a huge Hardy fan.
Yeah, I'm not too. I mean, I'm a fan, but I mean,
Hey, as long as the final score isn't 6-4, I think we're going to be all right.
Right?
Let the king elaborate on that. How dare they call themselves marks like that? They disgrace not only themselves, not only the Mark World Order, but the whole world with their horrible scores. 1/3 of your MWO cronies. Your cronies, Brent. There is no more of your cronies here because the superfan Randall, the Jester himself, has been banished. And Nathaniel, Aaron's own brother, did not even have the nerve to show up to season 2 because he knew 2 members of the ring crew would be here. And as you know, Trick Rogers, the man, Baby Dangerously, the king himself, the man who predicted his victory, defeated, and he took him to pillar to post because, as you know, the Samoan gal was not even in the competition. Therefore, Aaron himself, the small package, has also been banished.
All right. Well, thanks for that little quick recap there, Dangerously. We appreciate you coming on and introducing the topic for us tonight.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Before we let you go, King, because of course I know you've got more important matters to attend to on your palace and whatnot. Any predictions for the outcome tonight?
Like I said, these 2 gentlemen have maybe more knowledge than the king combined, but yet again, the king is undefeated. That's why he is the king of the month. But like I predicted in all of my king's commentaries, it will be a knockdown, drag-out fight. These 2 brothers of destruction have been fighting their whole lives, and tonight will be no different. And when it's all said and done, it does not matter who is the victor. It doesn't matter who is the loser. The matter of the whole podcast is that no matter what, at the end of the night, one of these brothers of destruction, 1/3 of the legendary ring crew, will be in the finals. So I bid both of you good luck. I bid you farewell. And Brent, as I said before, you, sir, are a horrible host. I'm going to banish you on a future episode of the King's Commentary. And my brothers, I look forward to listening to this podcast. And I look forward to giving the King's Commentary on this very match. So my brothers, I love you. I wish you good luck. And I will see you guys at the end of this podcast.
Love you, brother.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. King Dangerously.
Thank you, Royal Highness. We appreciate you gracing us with your presence.
Anything from my 2 brothers.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. King Dangerously joining us, revealing the topic. We appreciate you. Have a good one.
Goodbye, you horrible host.
All right. So before we started recording tonight, I keep saying tonight, I should start saying today. Before we started recording today, we decided that Armbar Salazar would be going first in round 1. So before we have you drop off Rated R, I'm going to go ahead and explain the rules to round 1. There are 10 questions in round 1, each one being worth 1 point. Each competitor is going to get a chance to answer all 10 questions, so that's why we have one drop off and bring him back. Now, if one or both of you should answer all 10 of these questions correctly, I have prepared a super fan bonus question that you can answer that is worth an additional 1 point. But you first need to answer all 10 questions correctly. So do you guys understand the rules as I have explained them to you?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. Then Rated R, go ahead and drop off, my friend, and we will bring you back on as soon as Armbar is done.
Sounds great.
All right. So, are you ready, Armbar?
Yeah, man, let's do this. You know, the difference between me and my brother is, you know, there was a time where he thought he was too cool for wrestling.
Uh-huh.
He kind of dropped off a little bit. He never stopped watching completely, but he kind of dropped off a little bit. And I think the years that the Hardy Boyz were really, really popular were years that he didn't watch too often.
Really?
I think I might have a little bit of an edge on him.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
I don't know.
Let's find out right now. Let's go ahead and let's start this match. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 1. So, question number 1 for 1 point. What is the Hardy Boyz' home state? What state are they from?
They're from North Carolina.
That is correct. For 1 point. Strong start. Here we go. Question number 2. The Hardys started their own wrestling promotion in the early 90s called the TWF. What does TWF stand for?
Trampoline Wrestling Federation.
That is correct. 2 for 2. Ooh, man, brother, I don't want to jinx it, buddy. I'm smelling a bonus, a super fan question.
I hope to get it, but I don't know. I don't want to jinx it either.
All right, here we go. Question number 3. Jeff and Matt both had their first singles match in the WWF as jobbers on May 23rd of what year? They were on the same show the same night.
Oh, man. I'm going to guess it was pretty early. I'm thinking I was in high school already. I'm going to age myself here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to guess 1996.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. It was actually 1994. Just off by 2.
No.
We did jinx it, didn't we?
I was in middle, not in high school.
So 1994 is actually the year they both made their debuts in their singles matches as jobbers. So
all right. No extra bonus point, but
it's all right. Let's finish out the round with 9 then. Moving on to question number 4, which is actually related to question number 3. Can you name the opponent of either Matt or Jeff Hardy from that night when they made their singles debuts?
I don't remember both opponents, but
Just
I
one.
know for sure that one of them wrestled Razor Ramon.
That is correct. For one more point. I believe it was Jeff Hardy that faced Razor Ramon. Very good. All right, moving on to question number 5. Here we go. What year did the Hardys officially sign with the WWF for the first time?
Killing me with these year questions.
Yeah, I know. They're tough. That's why I had them in there.
Yeah, when you've been watching wrestling your whole life,
It just
years
blends
blur.
together. Yeah.
So they made their debut in '94.
Well, yeah, they had their first singles matches. I'm talking about like when they actually signed a contract and was like they were contracted with the WWF.
Okay. You know what? Let's shoot for. I'll do '96 again.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect again.
Oh.
You're off by 2 years again. 1998.
Oh,
That's
man,
when they
really?
officially signed. Yes.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh man. So here we go. After the first 5 questions, you got 3 points. Just go ahead and hang in there. We've got some more questions to answer here. Let's see if you can finish off the round with 8. So here we go. Question number 6. Shortly after their WWF debut, this Freebird became their manager.
That would be Michael P.S. Hayes.
That is correct. For another point. You got 4
And he
points.
looks terrible wearing the same outfits as them.
Moving on to question number 7. Here we go. Who did the Hardys defeat to win their first WWF Tag Team Championship?
Oh, man,
That's a toughie.
that's a tough one. Oh gosh, I know. I don't think it was Edge and Christian. I know they wrestled them early in their career for the titles. It was just some. In my head, I keep seeing Bradshaw and Farouk acolytes, but I'm gonna say the acolytes.
That is correct. Very good. 5 points. Nicely done. Moving on to question number 8. Way to work your way through that one. All right. Who did the Hardys defeat at the 1999 No Mercy pay-per-view to win the Terry Invitational Tournament?
That would be Edge and Christian.
That would be correct. For another point, you're at 6 now. Moving into question number 9. The Hardys gained the nickname Team Extreme or Too Extreme with the addition of this superstar to their faction.
That would be Matt Hardy's girlfriend at the time, Lita.
And that was also correct. Very good. 7 points. Here we go. Moving on to the last question in the round. Let's see if you can close this one out with 8 points. Here we go. The Hardys participated in the first ever tables, ladders, and chairs match, which took place at which pay-per-view?
Oh, man.
And you don't have to give me the year. You just have to let me know the pay-per-view.
Okay. I know they did TLCs at WrestleManias, but I don't know if that was the first. Might have been SummerSlam. No Mercy was the ladder match. I'm going to say WrestleMania.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
God.
It was SummerSlam.
Gee, I talked myself out of it.
Yep. So he still ended the first round with 7 points. Nothing to shake a stick at. So let's go ahead and bring your brother back on the line, and he will start answering his questions. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. We have got Rated R Tony Salazar back on the line with us, and he is ready to answer his 10 questions. But before he jumps into it, Dan, I just wanted to turn it over to you just to kind of give your thoughts on how the first round went and the caliber of the questions.
It was a little tough for me, and that's saying a lot because I am a super fan.
He's also known as the Facts.
The Facts, yeah, that was my nickname for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay. All right.
So, yeah, I think.
Then later on, when he became a father, we just started calling him the Fats.
Jeez.
I think Rated R is going to have a little trouble. Like I explained to you, Brent. Rated R had a little time. He thought he was too cool for wrestling, and he dropped off a little bit. During the Hardy Boyz formative years, their years where they were getting real popular, Rated R wasn't a big fan. So I think he's going to have some trouble.
I was wooing my wife.
All
we
right.
were dating. I had to drop wrestling for a while. She couldn't know how much of a nerd I was.
All right. Well, let's go ahead. Let's start you off doing your 10 questions here, Tony, and then we'll reassess at the end of this round. Okay. So here we go.
All right.
Question number 1. What is the Hardy Boyz' home state? Which state are they from?
They're from North Carolina.
That is
North
correct.
Carolina.
For 1 point. Go Tar Heels. No, maybe not. Anyways. Question number 2. The Hardys started their own wrestling promotion in the early 90s called the TWF. What does TWF stand for?
Oh, wow. TWF. Damn, I thought it was Omega.
This turned into Omega, but this was in the late 90s or the mid to late 90s.
Oh, wow. Shit, you got me on this one. Cause TWF, I'm just gonna take a guess here. The Wrestling Federation?
So T stands for the?
Sorry. I know it's supposed to
I just want to make sure that's your final answer. The Wrestling Federation.
I'm gonna say T stands for the Wrestling Federation.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You had the WF right, but the T stood for trampoline.
Oh shit, that's right. They did start on a trampoline.
So you have with that, my friend, I'm sorry you lost your super fan bonus question opportunity. But we're going to go ahead and forge forward. You still got 8 more questions. You can still finish this round out with 9 points. So here we go.
All right.
Jeff and Matt both had their first singles matches in the WWF as jobbers on May 23rd of what year? This is before they actually signed with the WWE. This is when they were just brought in as jobbers.
Let me see. Did they sign in 99 or 2000? If they signed in 99, I'm going to say 99, Team Extreme, the 2000. 98, I'm going to say 1998, final answer.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Are you kidding me?
You were off by quite a bit, my friend. The night they made their actual debut as jobbers before they actually signed was 1994. May 23rd, 1994.
Wow, no way.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, man. So moving on to question number 4, which is tied in with question number 3.
I was just out of high school.
Here, dating yourself there a little bit. Here we go. So, question number 4. Like I said, it's tied in with number 3. I need you to name the opponent of one of the brothers from that night. So, name the opponent of either Matt or Jeff from that night when they made their debut as jobbers in '94. Because they had a singles match. You know, they both wrestled in separate matches and they both had different opponents.
Okay. And this was in 94.
94. You just need to name one of them.
Just one of the opponents. I'm going to say Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Oh, my God.
So, your brother guessed that one correctly. He guessed Razor Ramon. The other one was Nikolai Volkov.
Wow.
So,
man.
So, moving on to question number 5. What year did the Hardys officially sign with the WWF for the first time?
I want to say 98.
That is correct for 1 point. Very good.
About damn time.
So, after the first 5 questions, you've got 2 points. You can still finish out the round with 7. So here we go. Moving on to question number 6. Shortly after their WWF debut, this Freebird became their manager.
That's Michael Postscript Hayes. Michael P.S. Hayes, baby.
That is correct for another point. Now you're on. You're
I
gonna...
thought it was purely sexy.
Is that what that was?
Moving on, question number 7. Who did the Hardys defeat to win their first WWF Tag Team Championship?
Oh, shit. Let's see here. The first WWF Tag Team Championship.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was Farouk and Bradshaw. Acolytes.
That is correct. Very good.
Oh,
For
man.
another point. I'm impressed. I wouldn't have known that had I not done this before. I would have guessed like Edge and Christian or something, you know? All right, moving on to question number 8. Who did the Hardys defeat at the 1999 No Mercy pay-per-view to win the Terry Invitational Tournament?
Oh, wow.
Do you even know what the Terry Invitational Tournament was?
I do remember that. Yeah, the winner got to have the services of Terry as their manager.
And $100,000.
What's that?
And they got $100,000.
Was that the one?
That was part of it, yeah. Anyways.
I'm going to say Edge and Christian.
That is correct for 5 points. I mean, now you're at 5 points. Whew, moving on to question number 9. Here we go. The Hardys gained the name Team Extreme or 2 Extreme with the addition of this superstar to their stable.
That is Lita.
That is correct. There you go. You're at 6 points with 1 last to go. You could finish out this round with 7 points. Let's see how you do here.
All right.
The Hardys participated in the first ever TLC match, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs match, which took place at which pay-per-view?
Oh, jeez. Was it before WrestleMania 2000 or was it WrestleMania 2000? I'm gonna say WrestleMania 2000.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. It was actually at SummerSlam.
Oh, it was at SummerSlam.
Yes.
And then they had their part 2 at WrestleMania 2000. Son of a bitch. All right.
All right. So after round 1, Tony, you finished with 6 points. And Dan is actually in the lead. He finished with 7 points, but this is still a close match. Only a 1 point difference. Neither one of you got the bonus question. Do you want to hear what the bonus question was?
Yeah.
Sure.
It has to do with question number 10. So the first TLC match was at SummerSlam. What was the year that they had that TLC match, the first one?
I guess 99.
I guess 2000.
It is actually 2000.
Oh, man.
So here we go. All right, so at the end of round 1, Tony, you've got 6. Dan, you've got 7. We're going to move into round 2 here. And in round 2, there are 2 questions. Each question has at least 5 correct answers. It's a multiple choice question. You're going to get 5 guesses, okay? So you can get up to 5 points in this round. Since you are winning, Dan, you are going to get to choose between question A and B, and your brother will get what's remaining, okay?
Ooh, all right.
So go ahead. What do you pick, A or B?
Oh, man. I will pick A.
A.
Since I'm the alpha.
All right. That means, Tony, you will get B.
All right. Since I'm the best.
Yeah, sure. The B team, right? Okay. So let's go ahead. We'll start round 2. So what I'm going to do this time, Tony, since you're behind, I'm going to have you answer your question first.
All right.
Your question B. I need you to name 5 WrestleManias where at least one or both of the Hardy Boys had a match.
Oh, geez. I'm going to say WrestleMania 2000.
That is correct.
Let's see here. WrestleMania 33, of course.
That is correct.
WrestleMania 18.
That is correct.
Oh, man. on. Let's see here. WrestleMania 19?
That is correct.
And I want to say WrestleMania 21.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Oh, jeez.
But not bad. 4 points. So that actually puts you up to 10. So, very good one actually there. So we're going to move on now to Dan, your question.
All right.
You chose A. Here we go. At the 2006 Survivor Series pay-per-view,
Oh my gosh.
the Hardys were in a Survivor Series match as part of Team DX. I need you to name their 5 opponents who were on Team Rated RKO.
I was thinking you were going to ask their partners, and I was like, I know their partners, but there was only 3 other partners. All right. Team Rated RKO, man. Well, obviously, the Rated R Superstar Edge.
Yeah, that is correct.
Randy Orton.
That is correct.
Jeez, man, this is tough.
Just so you know, I ran this one past King Dangerously, and he approved it.
He approved it.
Yes, he approved this one.
Did he know it? Did he know the answer?
Not really.
Oh, geez, what's a peasant like me gonna do?
Well, we figured since we gave away 2/5 of the answer in the actual question that it was worthy of being in there.
Right? All right, I'm gonna guess the third one. I just don't remember his name at the time. He's gone by so many names. I'm gonna guess John Morrison.
John Morrison. I will accept that. Johnny Nitro. That is correct.
Okay, Johnny Nitro.
Okay. 2 more guesses.
Yeah, the final 2 are. Let's see. Gosh, this is tough. Was it Joey Mercury?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Joey Mercury was not in the match.
Okay.
So you got 1 more guess.
One more guess. Jeez.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Randy Orton, Edge, Johnny Nitro. Oh gosh.
I'll give you 10 more seconds.
Kane.
Did you say Kane?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. I'm sorry.
I just threw a name out there.
Yeah. It's a hard one. The other 2 are Mike Knox and Gregory Helms.
God.
Mike Knox.
Dude, I was a huge...
Like on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, really?
3 times, and I kept talking myself out of it.
Dude, I was actually a huge Mike Knox mark. I loved that.
Were you?
I loved that crossbody he would do because he would level people, man. He would
I'm more of a fan of his
fools.
son, Braun Strowman.
All right, so that's another 3 points to add to your score there, Armbar. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie going into round 3. The score is 10-10, which means we need to have a tiebreaker. What do you call that when you guess between 1 and 100? A tiebreaker.
A tiebreaker number guess.
Number guess. There we go. All right, so I'm going to once again write down a number. Give me a second here between 1 and 100, and then you guys are both going to guess, and you're just going to have to trust that I that I said was what is wrote down. Give me a second here to think. Let's see here. I try to make it easy on myself as well. So I'm going to go with. Okay, I am ready. Either one of you, yeah.
Oh, guess right down in the middle, 50.
All right, I'm going to go a little bit higher than that. I'm going to go 80.
All right, Dan, the odds are in your favor tonight, man. It was 55.
Oh, man.
So you will get to select your 5 questions going into round number 3. And then what will happen is, Tony, you will get the remaining 5 questions.
All right.
And what will happen is the order in which you select your numbers, of course, Dan, will correlate with your point value. So the first one you select is worth 1 point. The second question you select is worth 2 points, and so forth all the way up to 5. And then what will happen with your question, Tony, is the lowest value number will correlate to the lowest value score. So whatever the lowest number is, that'll be 1 point. Whatever the second lowest is, that'll be 2 points, and so forth up to 5 points. So do you guys understand the rules if I've explained them?
Yes.
All right, then why don't you go ahead, Dan, and select your 5 questions, 1 through 10.
All right, well, since my brother's a little odd, I'll go with the evens, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
All right. So 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And also, since you won the coin toss is what I'll call it, we're going to have you actually go first. Okay, Dan?
Sound good?
Okay, so once again, heading into round 3, the score is 10-10. Here we go, round 3. So, your 1 point question, Dan, you selected question number 2. Who did the Hardys beat to win the Ring of Honor tag titles?
Ooh, man. Man, that's tough. I know they lost him to the Young Bucks, but I can't remember if they beat the Young Bucks.
Can we steal the question?
No stealing. No stealing.
Oh, man, I'm having a tough time because the very first thing that popped in my head is the Briscoe brothers, and I know you got to go with your gut sometimes, but man, then I'm overthinking it now, and I'm thinking it's the Young Bucks.
What's it going to be?
I'm going to go with my gut. The first thing that popped in my head, I'm going to go with the Briscoe brothers.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Oh, dang
You
it.
should have gone against your gut on this one. It was actually the Young Bucks. So, not a good start to round 3. Let's move on.
I knew that one.
Let's move on to question number your 2 point question, which is question 4. Here we go. Matt and Jeff faced off in an Extreme Rules match against each other at which WrestleMania?
Oh, gosh. Let's see here.
Is the difficulty factor gone up a little bit?
It has. I believe it was the WrestleMania in Detroit. Because I can see like the magazine cover now with them on there.
But what number was that?
Yeah. Got to give me the number.
Yeah,
You can't just say the WrestleMania Detroit. That's my final answer. No, it ain't gonna happen. What's the number?
I'm gonna guess WrestleMania 26.
I'm sorry, you're off by 1. It was WrestleMania 25.
Oh, damn, I didn't know that one either.
Oh no, moving on. Moving on to question number 6, which is your 3 point question. Here you go. Let's get this one right, Dan. We'll move it back over to our rated R here. So the Hardys returned to the WWE at WrestleMania 33 and won the Raw tag titles in a 4-way tag match with what other 3 teams?
That would be
You have to get all 3 of them correct to answer this correctly, okay?
Enzo and Big Cass,
Okay, that's one of them.
the Club, Gallows and Anderson,
That's another one. Who is the last one?
Sheamus and Cesaro.
That is correct. Very good, man. Way to pull it out. 3 points. All right, so that puts you up to 13. So we're going to move it back over to you, Tony, to start answering your question since you were at 10. Your first question, number 1, for 1 point. Who did the Hardys face in a tag match at the 2002 Judgment Day pay-per-view?
Brent, what the hell? Let's see. Oh my God! 2002 pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Who did they? What happened now?
Who did they face in a tag match?
Let's see. I'm just gonna say Edge Christian.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Oh.
They faced off against Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So 1 question down. Moving on to your 2 point question. Question number 3. The Hardys legitimately exploded this wrestler's face with a seesaw ladder shot at the 2006 Armageddon pay-per-view.
That was Joey Meatball Face Mercury.
That is also correct for 2 points. That puts you up to 12.
Yeah, that was disgusting too.
Oh man, it was gnarly. It was
Man.
it was really gross. Hard to watch. All right, so the score is 13-12. Dan still has the lead, so we're moving on to your 3-point question, Tony, which is question number 5. Who did the Hardys defeat at the 2016 Bound for Glory pay-per-view to become two-time Impact Tag Champs? So this means who did they defeat to become the tag team champs in Impact for the second time?
Man, let's see here. Was it? No, I was gonna say I want to say the Bromans for some reason, because they're just sticking in my head, and I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna say the Bromans.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It was actually
man.
Decay, which is a team of Abyss and Crazy Steve.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about them.
All right, so moving on now to your 4-point question, Tony. You need to get this right, and we'll move it over to Dan. Here we go. Question number 7. Who did the Hardys defeat to win the WCW Tag Team titles? This was after they were brought over to the WWE.
That's when WWE bought WCW, right?
Yes.
Jeez. Was it the Radicals? No. Was it the Radicals? Was it? No. I kind of want to say Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit for some reason, but let's see here. I want to. Oh man, I'm gonna stick with my gut. I'm gonna say Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Oh man,
this is probably the hardest question out of them all. It was Booker T and Test.
Oh shit!
The most random pairing.
Right? For real?
2 teams in mind, and that wasn't one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, I would never have guessed that. If my life depended, I'd be a dead asshole right now.
All right, so Tony, it's coming down to this. This is your last question. You need to answer this correctly to stay alive, okay?
All right.
And just so you know, the final match in the King of the Marks tournament lies right on this question right now, okay?
Oh man, all right.
So no pressure.
Right?
All right, here you go. Your 5-point question is question number 9. Besides Jeff, name the 2 other wrestlers Matt Hardy has won tag team gold with in the WWE.
Bray Wyatt.
That is one of them.
Oh man. Damn. Let's see here. Bray Wyatt. He won gold with, and I want to say it was like an unlikely pairing type thing. Jeez. Bray Wyatt and shit. I'm gonna take a guess and just say Shelton Benjamin.
And your winners, ladies and gentlemen, Armbar Salazar.
Damn it,
man, that was also a tough one. The other person was MVP Montel Vontavious Porter.
See, damn it, that's right.
Which was actually another tough question on this thing. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The final score, 13-12. Dan is moving on to the finals in the King of the Marks Tournament 2. Go ahead, give yourself a little speech, anything you want to say right now. Congratulations on winning this match.
Thank you very much. I just, like I said, it's been a contest all my life, me and my brother. And, he's pulled out a few wins here and there, but honestly, I've forgotten more about wrestling than he's ever known. So,
oh, damn.
This wasn't a surprise that I won.
All right. Did you real quickly want to hear your last 2 questions just for fun?
Yeah, let's see what they are just for
okay. So, question number 8 was, in 1999, the Hardys made an uncredited appearance on which Fox sitcom?
Ooh, that 70s show.
That is correct. That 70s show. And then question 10, what other 2 tag teams did the Hardys face at their first WrestleMania?
Edge and Christian and the Dudley Boys.
That is also correct.
Man.
So even if you'd gotten that right, Tony, it looks like the odds just weren't in your favor tonight. So, congratulations again, Dan, Tony. I'm sorry, but
tonight the better man won. It was a good match, and better than anything the BLE's put out. So yeah, it was great.
Definitely. This is probably going to be your highest rated show there, Brent.
Oh yeah, of course, most definitely. Everyone wants to hear two brothers, especially the Salazar boys.
Awesome, you guys. Thanks again for doing this. Let's go ahead and we'll close out this match. We'll do that by having Dan go ahead. Let everybody know where they can find you on the social media sphere.
Yeah, definitely. As I am 1/3 of the legendary Ring Crew, you can find us, the Ring Crew, on all forms of social media. We're on Twitter at the Ring Crew, Instagram at the Ring Crew, and then search us on Facebook, Ring Crew. So, and of course on YouTube, put out our shows, as often as we can. So just look for the Ring Crew on YouTube.
All right, thank you. And then Tony, Rated R, go ahead, plug yourself as well, my friend.
I don't know, man. I'm a little bummed that I lost, man. It's kind of upsetting. So I might just pull up a blanket next to Porter and lie down with him. So that might be it.
All right.
Porter, make room for me, baby. I'm coming over.
All right, and everybody else, make sure to follow the podcast at MWO4Life on Twitter and Instagram. Make sure to like our Facebook page. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, Mark World Order. And then most importantly, please keep listening to the podcast. We're trying to put out some more exciting matches coming up here pretty soon. So once again, thank you to the Salazar brothers for doing this match. You guys were great. And then also
thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you also to the Marks for listening. We love Mark.
And thank you for that glorious introduction by the King himself.
Oh yeah, we got to mention we appreciate King Dangerously making a special guest appearance tonight
right,
on the match
much love to our man King Dangerously there.
He's definitely going to tweet me or text me about this.
Say that the King showed up on their episode.
Yeah.
Right.
So once again, Marks, we appreciate you listening and marking out with us, and we will see you guys all again real soon. Have a good one.